Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of HappyCast with Ben and Brian. I'm Brian. This is Ben.
Oh, yeah, that's the part where I say I'm Ben.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
Ben.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing okay. I'm a little nervous about later. How are you doing?
I am. I'm pretty well. Enjoying this unseasonably warm February weather we're having.
I'm doing the opposite. I love it when it's cold because we can open our windows, let all the cold in, and not use the air conditioner. But now our AC, I've mentioned before, is kind of bad. And if it's really hot, it now works because, well, delayed happy or belated happy hour, I figured out that it has a filter and I cleaned it and it worked. So it works in hot weather. We don't need it in cold weather, but in between weather, it's warm in here, but if we use it, it freezes. There's actually ice inside of it and it drips outside.
That is quite the predicament.
Yeah, so I want the cold. I'm used to like 2 or 3 months of cold. We had like 2 weeks of cold.
Yeah. No. Here. Yeah. I'll do a little mini bumper patrol up top. I'm also disappointed by the truncated winter that we had. It was like, yeah, it was kind of chilly for like 3 days. That's what we got. 3 days.
And I have a big coat that I have not worn for like 2 or 3 years because I haven't needed it.
Oh. Oh,
It didn't even snow last
bragging over
year.
here. I see how it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. Yeah, I haven't had a coat in a couple of years, and I don't feel like I need one. It's like, yeah, we're done. It's not gonna be cold anymore.
Not anymore. Not till we get our Ice Age, starring Ray Romano.
Yep. we can get Ray on the podcast. Everybody loves that guy.
Let's
I'm
get him.
told.
Is he doing anything right now?
Oh, Ben.
Huh?
What is he doing right now? No, he had an HBO show that got canceled after one season, so I think he's free. I think we could easily get him.
We'll have a third co-host.
Yep. Happy Cast with Ben and Brian and Ray Romano.
But why not just Ray?
Well, I mean, I don't know. He's one of those guys where I don't think of like it seems weird. It's like I think of him and I think of the whole name. It's like, oh yeah, it's Ray Romano. Just like my best friend in kindergarten was Tony Guy, and I always called him Tony Guy. He was never Tony. Like, hey Tony, what's up? No,
Well,
Tony Guy, whole
that's because
name.
his last name is Guy. So you're like, oh yeah, it's that Tony guy over there.
Yeah, so Romano. That's just like an Italian guy,
This
right?
Italian word for guy is Romano, like someone from Rome.
Uh, sure. Yeah, let's go with that. I believe it.
I guess I'll believe it.
Oh, Ben, I've got some exciting breaking news for you. Headline: Atlanta traffic among worst in the world. How do you feel about that? Do you agree with that?
From the places I've been to, yes. I think we
Yes.
were trying to travel through, not even into Atlanta, and we got stopped in a traffic jam where no one was ever moving. No
Yep, that
stoplights in
happens.
sight, or road work, or accidents. I don't know what it was, but then we got
No,
to
yeah,
move again.
people just stop driving sometimes.
I feel like I'm imagining it, but I think on at least one of our 3 trips down to Orlando through Atlanta, that a helicopter landed on the freeway, but maybe I dreamed that.
That might have been a movie. Who knows?
I feel like there was an accident and a fire, and then a helicopter was like on one of the sides that wasn't our side, but we were stopped anyway. I don't know. I'll need either the New Today or Megan to try to confirm that.
It seems unlikely, but not impossible.
That's how I like to live my
It's definitely in the
life.
realm of possibility, I would say. All right. Well, let's get the show going and move forward to some happy hours.
It's happy hour again.
Happy hour is the part of the show where we talk about the thing that's making us happy for the week. Ben,
Oh
what's your
yes.
happy hour?
Well, I'm gonna play my version of Press Your Luck. That's that game show with the big money, no whammies. Now I don't
Oh yeah,
know.
that's the is that the one that guy like there was that big scandal where he figured out the pattern and won all that money?
Yes, yes. I consider it cheating. Some do not consider it cheating, but I guess it depends if you count counting cards as cheating or not. It's kind of against the spirit of the game, even if it's not like written specifically in the rules.
Hmm.
But they fixed it after that guy, and he was a big scammer overall, and then died at some point from scamming. I think. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, it's like I'm playing Press Your Luck. I have something here. I don't know if it will be a Big Money Happy Hour or a Whammy Bummer Patrol.
Okay, what do you have?
I have some Lay's chips, and the flavor is Southern Biscuits and Gravy. Uh,
Okay, all right. Well, I as a Southerner, uh, we do tend to eat biscuits and gravy. So,
in fact, I actually ate some just this morning in preparation for this. So that way I'll know, does it actually taste like biscuits and gravy?
so you have a fresh point of comparison. You know what you're talking about.
I mean, in between, I have the palate cleanser of several chocolate mini donuts. But I don't think that'll
Okay,
affect
all
it too
right.
badly. Uh,
So you're gonna eat them live on the show, and it's gonna be either happy hour or bummer patrol. We don't know.
yes, well, you'll find out if my happy hour isn't these chips, probably. Let's see. Also, it is a 2015 winner of the Do Us a Flavor contest.
Oh yeah, you're right. They have been on a tear of weird novelty chip flavors. I think a couple of years ago they had sriracha and chicken waffles.
Oh, I need to wait. Was that all one flavor or two different flavors?
That was two different flavors. It
Okay,
wasn't
good.
sriracha and chicken and waffles.
I want to try
No.
chicken and waffles. That's another food I've been eating recently. All right, I open
Chicken
it
and
up.
waffles?
It doesn't smell like biscuits and gravy.
Okay.
It smells kind of like Lay's, but I don't know. A little bit
Now
different.
are we sure that they're southern style biscuits? I mean, maybe they're like British biscuits, which are just cookies. So cookies and gravy?
Cookies and brown gravy. Now, the picture does show like some nice flaky biscuits with some chunky white gravy on top of it. And some chips are
Okay,
next to
okay.
that,
Okay, that's fair then.
not
All right,
dipped in it.
so it's not like British style biscuits and gravy, which uh, British biscuits are cookies, and then they call milk gravy, so milk and cookies.
That
I'm pretty
might
sure
be
that's
good.
true.
Oh, I love cow gravy. So I'm gonna try one. I'm gonna pull one out. This before I eat this, I will say that we were walking to the checkout at the store. I picked up some Cheetos to eat because I thought if I get Cheetos, I'm less likely to eat them fast. Because if I eat a few, I start to feel sick. So
Hmm.
it's a good in between snack if I can have a little bit at a time. But then I saw these, and she begged me so much not to buy these instead. But I did not listen.
You made a spiteful purchase.
I did. It's kind of smells like biscuits and gravy. Let's see.
How,
Hmm.
how's the mouth feel? Does it feel like biscuits and gravy?
Mm, no. It. Let me try one more. Maybe it tastes like biscuits and gravy. I don't know how they figure out. Do they just mash up biscuits and gravy and put them in the mix? Mm, I think I don't like this kind of gravy.
Oh, is that it? It's not the
That's
right
what it
kind of
is.
gravy. So
Um,
it should be labeled biscuits and the wrong kind of gravy.
the to me, maybe everyone knows that listens to this, which is like the same few people over the last 7 years. That I have
Mhm.
weird tastes.
Yes,
I
yes.
feel like it tastes like it's too peppery. Is pepper in gravy?
Yeah, no, there's definitely pepper in some gravy.
I feel like it's too peppery.
You know what? Okay, I've definitely had homemade biscuits and gravy that was too peppery. So, I think you're onto something. So, sounds like a happy hour to me.
Well, it's definitely not Bummer Patrol, but I don't think I really want to finish eating them.
Hmm.
But they
Okay,
aren't
well,
like vomit-inducingly terrible. Although I do wish
so
I still had some mini donuts left.
hmm, the palate cleansers.
I guess I'll have to go with something else then.
Okay, well, that so it's gonna end up being either a happy hour or bumper patrol.
Yeah, it's
Very
a.
anticlimactic.
Why did I spin? It is. But at least people got to hear me crunch live on air.
That's true. That's people love hearing other people eat on podcasts. That's what I'm
they
told.
they do. My happy hour then. All right, should I go video game related or game show related?
How about video game show?
Oh, like a Nick Arcade.
Ooh, yeah. I haven't thought about Nick Arcade in forever. Man, that was my childhood dream to be on Nick Arcade.
When people were in front of the green screen having to hop over things that didn't exist to try to like get through a level. That was a great show.
That was great. And then also, I don't know, as a child, I would be very frustrated watching other kids play video games not very well. It's like, come on, you're not doing it right. Just get the power up, get the power. Come on.
I know. I used to wake up early to try to watch that and then get in trouble for being up early.
It's weird. Do you think like a Nickelodeon executive like walked into a board meeting one day and it's like, you know what the kids love is watching other people play video games.
Poorly.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Or
answering trivia questions.
Or you could maybe it could be like a board game video game. Like I had a version of Monopoly on the Super Nintendo growing up that was okay. It's the only reason I know the actual rules of Monopoly.
How about a board game show?
Yeah, sure. Board game show like Jumanji. Can we turn Jumanji into a game show?
I don't know. There already is a Monopoly game show.
Is there? Like currently?
Sort of currently. All right. So, I'm just gonna go with game show stuff. So, first off, my happy hour is something I discovered recently called Buzzer without the E, because that's what the internet does.
Yeah, the internet's very anti-E apparently.
It seems to be which is weird because we have email. So why are the E's out of everything else? E's like the
'Cause
internet thing.
'Cause
eBay.
we well, there was a big E shortage. Like all the early internet
Oh.
things had the E's. And
Is that what the
then-
dot-com bubble is?
Yeah, exactly. And then we ran out of E's and we had to switch over to other vowels. That's why you have like your iPhones and iPods.
Oh.
But they didn't learn their lesson. And then we ran out of I's and now it's like, all right, no more vowels. That's the new internet thing. No vowels at all.
None at all. Well, I guess this follows that then. It's Buzzer. They're online some, but they're also a TV channel that some places have been buying up. Like, I guess you could just decide, or a channel decides we want to have one of these on our channel listings. Our area does not have it.
Oh.
I wish it did. It seems to be like Game Show Network used to be, where they would only play old game shows before they have like the new Newlywed Game and all this other crap I don't care for. So we found accidentally while watching game shows online on one of their, I think, official channels, an almost 8-hour video that is just old game shows. They're all different ones, all in a row, and it shuffles them up. It was nice and long. We watched it over the course of 3 or 4 days.
Wait, and so is it just a YouTube channel?
No, they just post some on their YouTube channel, so people will find them, I think.
Okay. Huh. And it's called Buzzar.
Yeah, Buzz-R, and they have a couple different YouTube channels. I think they're both official, but I'm not really sure. Either way, I wish we had it because I would have cable just for this. But until then, we'll just keep watching old episodes of Supermarket Sweep or like Password online. By the way,
Continue.
Supermarket Sweep is difficult when a lot of those things don't exist anymore.
Oh,
and
yeah,
inflation.
I didn't think about that. Yeah, inflation. Yeah, that's true.
Both of those
Good
has made it very difficult. We watched Let's Make a Deal, and they had to guess the prices of like this can of soda, 25 cents. This dinner was like 50 cents.
I remember when you can get a can of soda for 25 cents. That wasn't that long ago.
I don't know. It was hard to guess though because we didn't know what year the episode came out. Well, we've been watching a lot of those, and there's one called Double Dare, which is not what you're probably thinking it is. You may remember a Double Dare that was on Nickelodeon.
Oh, hosted by Mark Summers, of course.
Yes, Mark Summer Sanders.
Yep, Mark Summer Sanders,
And
the Olympic swimmer.
and she also hosts a Nickelodeon game show, though.
Yeah,
And,
she did figure it out.
the best one. Figure It Out is a lot like some of the old ones that were in the. It's like game shows from the early '60s. To Tell the Truth, What's My Line, and one other one.
I've got a secret.
Yeah, those
Is that
three.
a game show?
Yeah, those three.
Is that actually it? Because
That
that
is.
sounded right, but I don't think I've actually seen that.
That is
Okay,
right.
cool.
So we got to watch one of each of those. That was pretty difficult because we didn't know who anyone was really of the celebrities who were on.
Oh man, it wasn't like classic Hollywood celebrities of the golden age, where it's like today's guest, John Wayne, Harpo Marx and I don't know. Third guy. Let's go with uh, Desi
Ronald
Arnaz.
Reagan.
Or that, yes.
I know he
Future,
is on one of those. I think he was on What's My Line.
future President Ronald Reagan.
And what's weird about What's My Line is like they have to actually sign on a chalkboard what their name is before they go sit down. I didn't understand that. Anyway, I got off track. I was talking about Double Dare. Double Dare. It is not the silly like family stunts for money show that was on Nickelodeon. It was a game show hosted by Alex Trebek, and
What?
a not Jeopardy one.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's like a trivia game show. So pretty much what happens is there are like two different rounds. There's one where you have the contestant, and there's a board of 8 clues, and he doesn't know what they are. He has to pick a number, and it will give a clue. And he knows what the answer is, too. The answer could be like Mississippi River, or Aristotle, or some celebrity or something. And then there are 3 people called the spoilers. Spoiler alert.
Oh no! Cover your ears, children.
Well, these 3 are all in a soundproof booth because they were all about the soundproof booths in the 80s and 90s. And they all have doctorates. None of them can hear each other. And the contestant has to randomly pick a clue, see what it is, and think, can I stump the spoilers with this clue? All of them were accurate. Some were really easy. Like Lizzie Borden, one of the clues was, in a poem, she gave her mother 40 whacks. So you do not want to give that one out. You want to pass. We only have 4 passes on a board of 8, so you have to hope that the spoilers don't get it. And then after that, there's a round where they're like the contestant and the challenger have to battle. They see a clue, they have to try to figure it out, or not figure it out. Once one of them knows it, they'll answer correctly. The other guy can't hear them because they're both in their soundproof booths. And then they'll be like, okay, you got it right. Now, do you want to see the next clue and give it to him and dare? And if he doesn't get it, then you get more money. And then you can double dare and try it another time with the next clue, which it gets easier and easier.
And then can you double dog dare?
No dogs. It stops at
Aw.
double. But that one was pretty interesting. I've never seen Sale of the Century, which was kind of boring. I did not like Sale of the Century.
Okay.
Let's see, Password, Super Password, and Password Plus. Those were all
Ooh,
good. They're good
great.
classic ones.
Did you see any Betty White episodes?
Yes, I think 1 or 2 of those were. There's
was
one
great
called
on
Body
that.
Language, which was just charades with the celebrity, basically.
Okay. Okay.
Charading with the stars. And then we watched a win, lose, or draw. It looked like it might have been the very first win, lose, or draw. And it had, forgot his name, not Tom Selleck, the other one with a mustache.
Tom Hanks. Oh,
No.
you're thinking about Sam Elliott.
No, Kurt Russell. There we go, Kurt Russell.
What? Kurt Russell's not known for having a mustache.
I thought he did. Are you sure? I need to Google Kurt Russell's mustache.
Yeah, please. Let's Google Kurt Russell's mustache. He had a very fun walrus mustache for The Hateful Eight, but I'm not saying he's never had a mustache. I'm just saying when I think of Kurt Russell, I don't think of the mustache. I think of him wearing an eye patch because he's Snake Plissken from Escape from New York.
Oh, yeah, he was. No, it's not Kurt Russell. Sorry, it is Burt Reynolds. There we go. I got Burt mixed up.
Okay, yeah, no, Burt Reynolds is very well known for his mustache.
Okay, yeah, I got Ert R, and I couldn't remember which Ert R it was. Yeah, so it was his, and I did not know this. Have you ever seen Win, Lose, or Draw?
I might have, but I don't recall.
That one is an older game show that is Pictionary with the stars.
Ooh. I like your alternate titles of these game shows.
They're all with the stars. Yeah, it's just Pictionary. You have one person and 2 celebrities on each team. Well, one team, the guy team, it was a young Jason Bateman and Burt Reynolds. I forgot again.
Burt Russell.
And the set, they said, is actually based on Burt Reynolds' living room for some reason.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah, and then on the lady team, because I guess all the teams were split by gender, there was one actress who I didn't know, and there was Debbie Reynolds, Carrie Fisher's mom.
Of course, Debbie Reynolds.
So it was Reynolds versus Reynolds. And one of the things that Debbie Reynolds had to draw was Carrie Fisher.
Oh,
So
did
she
they
drew
do
a little Princess Leia, like
Yeah.
the buns and everything up there.
That's what I would have thought. Yeah.
So that show was interesting to watch. But then
Well,
we just
that's interesting, man. I'm gonna actually look into that.
that episode, yeah, it was a pretty interesting one. Uh, Jason Bateman was not great at drawing or guessing, though. Uh, we then found a game show called Monopoly, and I had to watch it because it sounded really stupid. I already knew there's one called Scrabble, which is not really like Scrabble at all.
Hmm.
It's more like you get some kind of like funny clue. If you've ever done a crossword, it's like the clues are the ones that have question marks next to them. They're like funny wordplay or trying to trick you or something. And then you have to
And
pick a letter and see if it's up there, kind of like Hangman, and then buzz in when you know it.
yes, and that's Scrabble.
That one's Scrabble.
Okay.
Monopoly, there are three players, a giant Monopoly board on the floor that lights up the different properties when you get to it. They start
Great, cool.
off.
You dress up
No,
as a race car and a dog and a boot, right?
no, you don't even get those. It's
Ah,
almost nothing like Monopoly. I don't even know why it's called Monopoly. Well, so it goes around the board starting on the very first property, skipping all the other spaces. Each property is one question, like everything on this side of the board. The answers will start with C, and they'll give kind of funny clues that I had a bunch of examples, but I've now forgot them. But it's kind of like punny clues, or both words are synonyms for the correct answer. You have to kind of figure it out. I loved the questions in that show. If you got all three of the properties or all three of the questions right, you have a monopoly, which means you have extra money. If you only got two, but someone else got one, you have to go into a head to head to try to control the monopoly. And then it got to the end, and then there was this weird round where like they were all rolling dice and had to randomly get around the board in 5 turns without landing on these 5 different spaces, which is hard to do if you think about how many spaces are on there and you're rolling 2 dice each time to make it all the way around. It's almost impossible. It's so dumb. And then I saw there was one called Monopoly Millionaires Club, which came out in
ooh.
the last couple years. It's been on TV. Uh, I think it said it was like sponsored by the Monopoly Millionaires Club lottery tickets I didn't know existed.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
Well, in this one, it was in Vegas, and I thought it was going to be kind of the same, but they picked someone from the audience who was a contestant and had just play random games. Like your first game is Electric Company. Flip these switches and try not to make the light bulbs go too high to the top one because then you fail. And it was very disappointing. Oh yeah, there's also. Have you ever seen
So
Concentration?
that I have. No, that's the game where they're the tiles on the floor and you flip them over and you have to match them, right? That's concentration.
Yeah, yeah.
Boom.
They have to match them and like their prizes that they're matching basically. And underneath there
I didn't know
is like
there
a
was a game show.
rebus. What?
I didn't know there was a game show based on it, but
Oh. Well, yeah, underneath each of the tiles, there's sort of like a rebus, like a picture riddle with like letters like this plus this letter and this picture plus this picture, and it spells out some phrase or like name of something. And you have to figure it out, but it's hard because you're only uncovering it bits at a time. And that one was also hosted by Alex Trebek. But I liked Concentration. That one's pretty good. But yeah, check out Buzzer.
I have an important question for you, Ben.
Oh yes.
Buzzar.
Oh, did you had a question for me?
Oh, I do. So the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Yes.
Is it okay? I've my entire life I've not known for sure. I could have easily Googled this at any point. It's very weird that I've never seen his name written down and don't know for sure. Is it Alex Trebek with an X or Alec with a C, like Alec Baldwin?
It's Alex with an X.
Okay, I've been unsure for the past 29 years, and I will. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would just switch back and forth between saying one and the other. Like, yeah, Alex Trebek.
Actually, it's Alec Trebek's.
Oh, see, that's a curveball. I would have never guessed that was the outcome.
Oh, I just found out his name isn't even Alex. It's
What?
George.
That's just a stage name?
No, his middle name is Alexander.
Oh, okay. There you
But
go.
he's George Trebek. What a phony.
If we're still talking about game shows, can I tell you about my all-time favorite game show?
Yeah.
It's called Homonym, and it's the fake game show on 30 Rock where it's just the host saying, "Okay, your word is meat," And then the contestant's like, okay, it's like two people run into each other. It's like, nope, it's the other one. All right,
Oh yeah,
stare. It's like like you're looking at something. Like, nope, it's the other one. It's always the other one. Great.
I like that one. I forgot about that game show, that fake game show. But
That fake game. I would actually watch that though.
I probably would too. There were, oh oh man, there's one called Blockbusters. I liked this one.
Does anything to do with the video rental store?
It did not, sadly.
Aw.
Blockbusters was hosted by just some guy who hosts a lot of stuff. It's like, do you have a team of one versus a team of two? And like the team of one has to get from top to bottom on the board. The team of two have to go left to right on the board. And to make it fair, like to go up and down, you only have to go 4 spaces. To go left to right, you only have to go 5 spaces. But the thing is, like, you answer questions on this board, and it fills in different spaces. So if you keep getting them right, you're kind of making a wall for the other player who's having a hard time having to like get so many right to go around your line to try to complete all the way across or up and down the board. So that one was pretty neat. And then Child's Play, that one was pretty stupid.
That's the one where you have to not get murdered by the evil doll?
That's what we thought, but that movie came out a couple years after Child's Play, the game show. It's sort of kids say the darndest things. Like there's a clue, and they had a kid describe it, and you have to figure out what the kid's talking about. Just with how kids say things.
Say the darnest things? You know
Pretty
you wanna
much.
say it.
That one was dumb, but it was interesting enough. Tic-Tac-Doe was really dumb. I do not recommend that one.
But it's such a great name. How could it not be incredible?
They're just playing tic-tac-toe. They answer a question, pick an X or an O on the board. Hollywood Squares is a way better tic-tac-toe.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. Hollywood Squares, is that just Tic-Tac-Toe with the Stars?
It is Tic-Tac-Toe with the Stars episode title. Oh, speaking of with the stars, I've also been watching a modern game show, Hollywood Game Night, hosted by Jane Lynch.
I watched a little bit of that. It's weird. It's a very, very kind of like eclectic group of people they bring together for those. Like I saw one where it was like director Kevin Smith and like somebody from a sitcom, and there was somebody who seemed like they shouldn't have been there, like a well-respected thespian. I don't know, like Christopher Lee, but not dead, something like that.
You mean like specifically Christopher Lee, but not dead, or like someone like him who isn't dead?
like yeah, something in that general ballpark.
Okay. Well, I watched one that was, I think all 6 celebrities were SNL people. So that one fit well. One of the episodes, the very first one actually, has a couple of the Friends stars and Martin Short, who just would not shut up.
Yep, that sounds like Martin Short.
But yeah, overall, I'm enjoying it. There's a board game version that I think would be less good because there are no stars around.
I mean, you just have to like know your own stars. Just go network, meet famous people.
I don't know how. I have met some famous people. I met Michael Rooker.
Oh, you mean Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy?
And Merle from The Walking Dead.
And Grant from Slither.
Was he in that? Oh, he was in that.
Yeah, he played Grant.
Yeah, he was probably the coolest celebrity I've met. He was really cool. Anyway, that's a story for another day. Yeah, Buzzer is my happy hour, and not these chips.
Okay, all right. I can dig it, man. That sounds cool. I'll look into this Buzzer thing.
What about you? Have you been happy about anything recently?
No. Oh wait, no.
All right, on to Bumper Patrol.
Actually, okay, I looked up the contestants on that episode of Hollywood Game Night that threw me off. It was Kevin Smith, Justin Long, Allison Hannigan, Tony Hale, and Helen Hunt.
Oh.
Helen Hunt. That's the one that threw me off.
Hey, wait, Allison Hannigan was on an episode already.
Well, they have people come back. I think Kevin Smith's been on like 2 or 3.
Oh yeah, he was in that first one.
Okay, anyway, happy hour. Okay. Okay, my favorite thing. I came to the realization yesterday, in fact, listening to the radio on my way home from work. I turn it on to the classic rock and roll station, as I do. because it's hard for me to care about any music made after, let's say, 1999.
Hamilton.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't say it's impossible. I said it's difficult. But
Okay.
yeah, Hamilton's great.
Well, to be fair, Hamilton is set in the 1700s.
That's true, and also, Lin Manuel Miranda draws a lot of experience of from the music of his youth, like some like East Coast '90s rap, which I'm really into, and that's a heavy influence there. Anyway, I turn on the classic rock station, and it's "Patience" by Guns N' Roses, and I'm thinking, man, you know what I love? The opening whistling section of the song. In fact, any song that has an extended part that's just whistling, I'm into it. I dig it. So it's that. It's pumped up kicks. It's the song from La La Land, City of Stars. Anything that has heavy whistling in it, I dig it.
That song from Kill Bill.
Yep, the song from Kill Bill. That's a good one because I suspect it's because I don't have a very good singing voice, but I can certainly whistle. So I will whistle along to the whistling parts. Like, yeah, that's roughly what that sounds like.
What about whistling along to the singing parts?
Oh, I mean, I'm not a DJ, Ben. I'm not trying to go out there and remix the works of other people, but
You
I,
should do some
it's on the
jazz
tape.
whistling.
Some jazzy whistling.
Yeah.
That's why they call me the Jazzy Whistler.
The most important part of jazz whistling is the notes you don't whistle.
Yep, exactly, exactly.
I am an expert in jazz whistling.
In jazz whistling. Oh, it's new. I could do a whole extended thing about the importance of like a character talking about the importance of jazz, which is a big part of La La Land, which usually I hate, but it's fine. Whatever, it's fine. I continue. We're on like week 5 of me struggling to figure out why I like that movie so much.
Well, just watch it again, and maybe it'll click.
Yeah. Okay. Actually probably will watch it a third time in theaters because
Watch it after having drank an entire energy drink. See if that helps.
I mean, it couldn't hurt. That's a different kind of experience. I think I'll do it, and I will document, what happens, and I'll report back to you.
You get arrested, you can't document the movie.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna bring in my big camcorder. I'm just gonna sit it in the seat next to me, and just record the whole thing.
Oh, Brian, they're gonna find this. The MPAA, is that who does that, or the FBI?
What is it? Nope. I'm just like going through different. I'm like, is it the NAACP? No. Is it the CIA? No.
The EPA?
No.
The WTF?
It's the FDA? No. Yeah, I actually don't know what piracy. What was that? What does that fall under? That's oh man, the
LOL? The
yeah
Navy?
the LOL. That's it. The LOL is gonna come after for you.
They're gonna
They did
get
it. They did it for the laws.
you.
Breaking the laws. There you go.
Breaking the laws.
Anyway, do
Another
you have any
episode
favorite?
title.
Do you, yeah, we should have like 3 subtitles to this episode,
Like Rocky and Bullwinkle?
like Rocky and Bullwinkle. Do you have any favorite whistling songs you'd like to share with me, Ben?
That one I mentioned from Kill Bill.
Yeah, sure. Twisted Nerve from Kill Bill.
That my coworker at work actually played me a song one time. I said, "Oh, that's a song from Kill Bill." She said, "No, that whistling is from this song." I was like, "No, I'm pretty sure that song that was in Kill Bill, which came out before this song, which is modern."
Oh
We
yeah,
had-
I mean, Kill Bill definitely wasn't the point of origin for that. That's
yeah, it's from before that too.
yeah. It was from some kind of like old esoteric like British horror film from the '70s or something. That's why Tarantino like pulled it into his thing because if we're talking about people like taking and remixing things from popular culture, that's him all over.
Oh yeah, that is definitely true. It was just weird having the conversation of like, "No, this is definitely from this modern day song." Like, no, I know I've heard this before.
Oh, I know the song you're talking about. I'm like, oh yeah, it's a little bit of Kill Bill in there, like that.
Isn't the song called something like Kill Bill? But some kind
Yeah,
of weed reference or something, maybe?
it's called like Trill Bill, Thrill Bill. I don't know, Ill Bill.
Ill Bill.
Yeah, it's my buddy Ill Bill. He's going through a hard time. He's gonna come back though.
Oh, good.
Yep. Yeah, it's weird. It's like that. What song was it recently that heavily sampled the Munsters theme song?
Oh, yeah.
It-
That kind of made me mad.
That was that like a Fallout Boy?
Either that or Maroon or Green. One of
It
those.
was one of those bands that kind of like kind of like blend together in my mind. Something about like dancing like Uma Thurman, which was like a Pulp Fiction reference, I guess.
Oh yeah, I'm sure she's danced in other contexts.
I mean, sure. I mean, that's not the only time she has danced, but when you say dance like Uma Thurman, what image comes to your mind?
Fallout Boy.
Oh, there you go.
I just found it.
Okay, well, so that concludes our new segment. Old men talk about. Well, it's not even new music. I'm like old men talk about new music. I think that song came out like years ago at this point.
It was
So I don't
2015, so I guess technically years ago,
know. Yep.
but
I don't
barely.
even. I don't even try to keep up with modern music. Don't care. Not even a little bit.
I found out on a website called whosampled.com.
Oh, there you go.
It's pretty
That
cool.
that seems useful.
Well, is that it for happy hour? So you like jazz whistling, and I
Yep.
like some game shows without ease,
Game shows without vowels and jazz whistling. That's our happy hour.
which should be
So time
Jeopardy.
to time to move forward to.
Oh man!
Welcome to Bummer Patrol, part where we talk about what's making us feel a little bit down. Ben, why
Uh,
so blue?
Will of Fortun. I'm trying to think of more game shows without ease. Win Ben Stins Moni.
Ben Stinsmony.
Okay, yeah, but Bummer Patrol though. Not those chips. I mean, I guess they kind of bummed me out a little bit because they disappointed me from the potential of what they could be.
So your Bummer Patrol is wasted potential.
That's always my Bummer Patrol though. Oh, I wonder if we
Your
could podcast without using any e's. It'd be hard. My name's Ben.
That's true. You would just be BN.
Just call me B.
What's
Not
up, B?
not like Bumble, but just the letter.
Yeah, like B Arthur.
That has an E.
Oh, right, like Ba Arthur.
Bah, Arthur. The time when she was a sheep. Let me look up what I have here. I have written down, what if fast food mascot was the food? I don't think that's Bumper Patrol. I don't know why I wrote that down.
But are you just like writing down thoughts you have in the middle of the night now?
I think so. I wrote down things like, oh, that's an interesting idea. I think I'll bring it up on the podcast.
So is the fast food thing, is the idea you're trying to get across, like, what if you went to McDonald's and ordered a cheeseburger and it was like a sentient Mayor McCheese hamburger? Is that what you're saying?
No, I think it's more the other way. Like, what if McDonald's only served clown?
Oh, ooh. Yeah, I mean, I bet that would probably taste a little funny.
Because some places have, like, their mascot is a food you eat there. But some are
Yeah,
weird.
yeah. I mean, like the aforementioned Mayor McCheese.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's not the main one, though. He just lives there. There's also Grimace. Who knows what that is? A purple McNugget?
Yeah. A McNugget that kind of fell under your car seat like 6 months ago, and then you find it. Like, oh, gross.
Ugh. No, but I think it all stemmed from we went by Chick-fil-A, and I kept saying that they definitely serve beef because why else would their mascots be cows? But then I thought,
That's,
why would a mascot? I mean, I know it's not, but why would a mascot of any place be saying, "Please eat me," like Charlie the tuna?
I mean, sure. Yeah. I mean, like, essentially what you have there is like an animal selling out their own kind, right? It's like, yes, fine. You can, you know,
Eat all my friends.
eat my friends and family, and
Yeah, that's
I'll just
terrifying.
cash this paycheck for being the face of this company.
I guess my actual Bumper Patrol will be. I've been watching several movies recently on Netflix and other streaming
Mhm.
services. I watched a couple Coen Brothers movies. One I thought was
Nice,
okay. One I thought was really weird.
cool.
And then I watched Glengarry Glen Ross, which isn't
Oh,
what I
God.
expected it to be, but I liked it.
It's like a play, right? Like
Yeah,
shot on film.
yeah. I found out. I got the intro credits. It's like, oh, play by or adapted from the play by. And then as I watched, I'm like, yeah, this feels like it's a play I'm just watching a movie of.
So, oh man, okay. Glengarry Glen Ross. Since it came up, can I tell you about one of my favorite things?
Yes.
I was at work and I was working late, so I was buying a cup of coffee to just get me through the night. And the cashier says like, "Oh, you didn't where's my coffee?" And I looked him right in the eye. I said, "Coffee's for closers." And then he Didn't get it. This 19-year-old kid didn't get my sick Glengarry Glen Ross
Well, why would
reference.
he?
I don't know.
Did you say anything else afterwards? Like, oh, that's a reference to this movie you haven't seen, or just left?
No, I walked off.
Oh,
I enjoyed it. I did it for me.
well, I watched that, and that was I enjoyed that one. There are a lot of people in it I didn't know were in it, and Alec Baldwin's in like one scene, and that's the most famous part of the movie. Is the part he's in. But then I took a gamble. I thought surely I'm gonna like this movie. I always hear about it. It sounds like something I should like, so I watched Caddyshack, and did not really like it.
Not a Caddyshack fan, man. I have never seen Caddyshack because I thought it looks boring.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was going to be more like uh, Airplane, but on a golf course.
Like rapid fire, a joke every 5 seconds, just like
Yeah, it's
joke,
like
joke, joke.
yeah, constant jokes. Austin Powers was like that too. We watched the first one last night. That's just like constant jokes. But this was like there was sort of a storyline, but it didn't really matter. And I think that there were a lot of jokes, but maybe I just didn't find them funny, or I'm not the target audience. I don't know if that's like dads from the '80s is the target audience who like golf. Uh, I'm not sure. I think Rodney Dangerfield was playing himself. They didn't explain who
Okay.
he was. He was just dressed in like colorful things. He was being annoying and he was making constant jokes. A lot of them were mean, but he was doing it just constantly and like driving a boat into this other dude's boat. And he was like,
Did he
"Whoops."
constantly talk about how he gets no respect?
He did once. He did do that once. I did like that part. Bill Murray's part, I didn't find funny really, which is weird because I like him in most of the stuff I've seen him in. But I didn't find him fun. The one thing I liked the most was the Gopher dancing.
Oh
That
yeah,
that was the
that
best
is
part of the movie.
that is the big iconic scene from that movie, so that
I
makes sense.
I guess I didn't think also that Caddyshack focused on the caddies. I don't know why I didn't think of that before, but it did, and they were the least interesting part of the movie. And there's this like cartoonishly angry judge who is really mean or something. But sometimes he had a right to because like the stuff that made him mad was like he bought a new boat and then Rodney Dangerfield crashed his yacht into it and sunk it. And then he was mad, but you're supposed to be I don't know. I felt like Rodney Dangerfield was the bad guy in that movie. And his last line, like the famous last line of that movie, doesn't even make sense in context. It's like it is cut and then he said it randomly, and everyone thought it was hilarious, so they kept it in. But yeah, it was disappointing. So Netflix unpick. Don't watch Caddyshack, or write in and convince me why I should like it and what I missed
Tell,
about it.
tell Ben why he's wrong.
Well, like for example, I mentioned I watched a couple Coen Brothers movies. I watched Burn After Reading. I thought it was pretty good, but like all Coen Brothers movies, random stuff happens and they don't really combine until Act 3 of the movie. So for a while, I'm like, what? Why am I seeing that? What? Why?
what
Why does
does
this
it all
matter?
mean?
Yeah, and then it ties together. I'm like, oh, okay, now I like it. Well, I watched Barton Fink, and as I watched it, I'm like, I don't. This is just different kind of weird. It felt like they were doing a Kafka kind of play,
Mm-hmm.
but in a movie. And then I read analysis of it online. I'm like, oh, okay, I appreciate this now.
Okay. I like a few of their movies are like that. That's why I've been avoiding Miller's Crossing, even though I own it on Blu-ray, because I've like heard people talk about it. Like John Hodgman, internet famous person John Hodgman, is one of his favorite movies. But he talked about how you watch it the first time and it doesn't really make sense. You can't really appreciate it, but then you go back and then you kind of revisit it and it all kind of clicks together in this way that didn't make sense before. And I was like, yeah, that sounds really cool. I don't have the time to commit to doing that right now.
Yeah, that's maybe how this kind of was because like just a bunch of just things kept happening. Didn't know why any of it mattered or made sense. Martin Crane from Frasier is in it.
Ooh,
That was nice. Tony Shalhoub is in it.
what?
Yeah, John Turturro, the guy that played Fred Flintstone in the Flintstones movie.
John Goodman?
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that's the thing that he's most known for.
It's the thing I first knew him from was Fred
Oh.
Flintstone. And I forgot his name for a second.
Yeah, no, John Goodman. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, he was in it.
Okay, cool.
Uh, there were parts of it I liked. I was confused because it's labeled a black comedy. I don't think I laughed once, and I didn't realize there were jokes.
Mm. Oh, I kind of, you know what? I'm excited to watch this now. I haven't seen Barton Fink.
It's on Netflix, so you
Is that the one that's
can.
about like a? Is that the one that's about like a Hollywood screenwriter?
Yeah, like, there's a guy who like wrote a play in New York, and then Hollywood loved his play and hired him, and he doesn't know how to write a wrestling picture because he's too busy being a hipster and only writing deep things.
Oh, oh.
And he has writer's block, and then he makes a friend in Fred Flintstone.
So it sounds not in. It sounds like not unlike the movie adaptation. If you've seen that.
I have no. Oh wait, a movie called Adaptation.
Yeah, there's a movie called
Oh, I
Adaptation.
thought you were saying that Barton Fink is a play, and I watched the movie adaptation of it.
Oh no, no,
But
I'm
there's
sorry,
a movie
no.
adaptation of Barton Fink the movie.
Yeah, there's no. There's a movie called Adaptation starring Nicolas Cage as
Oh
a
no.
screenwriter that gets hired to do the movie adaptation of a book called the Orchid Thief, and it's great. I recommend the movie Adaptation. Also, he plays his own twin, so
Okay,
there
I
you
want to
go.
watch it now. Is that on anything streaming, or do I have to like buy it somewhere?
I own it on Vudu. Do you have access to my Vudu movies, Ben?
Yes, I do. So I probably can do that then.
Yep.
But yeah, yeah, Barton. This isn't really Bum Patrol. This is just also stuck in there. Yeah, Barton Fink was. I don't know. It felt like the kind of books I was supposed to read in AP English, but didn't, and that's how I
Mm.
felt as I watched it. Like
Okay.
felt like there was a deeper meaning to everything, but I didn't know what any of it was. And then I read online. I'm like, oh, okay, okay, I can see why that thing happening is supposed to symbolize this for some reason.
Oh, that sounds like my experience watching the movie The Master, starring Joaquin Phoenix and Philip Seymour Hoffman, where the whole time I'm watching, I'm like, yeah, I feel like they're really saying something important, but it's way over my head. I don't get what's happening at all.
I was never good at that. I can catch it lightly now, like in other stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, that coming storm symbolizes trouble because it obviously does.
Oh, obviously. I mean, yeah, sure. I can do like Mad Men level of of interpretation, where it's like, oh yeah, close the doors because that we don't want that smog coming in here. And like, yeah, okay, the smog represents your ex-wife. Sure, yeah, great, Mad Men. And then it's gonna play a kind of like somber song and then fade to black.
That's
But
just
yeah,
Mad Men.
no, it has to be very heavy-handed for me to get. I'm like, yes, I understand this. No, I'm not. Here's my Bummer Patrol subtlety. Not a big fan of it, as it turns out.
No, no, we need it right out in the open. Just tell it, say it. But yeah, so Caddyshack, don't watch it. That's my Bummer Patrol.
I will continue to not watch Caddyshack. Thank you, Ben.
Good, but do watch Barton Fink and be confused.
I will. Anytime I hear Barton Fink, it just reminds me of a really great Simpsons joke where Milhouse is bragging about going to see an R-rated movie and it's Barton Fink.
Ah, I don't remember why that one would be rated R. Maybe there's some cursing in it that I don't remember.
Probably. There might be an F-bomb or two in there.
I don't know. I prefer the Coen Brothers movies that have some storylines in it. Eventually.
Then you should check out No Country for Old Men.
I have started it, and then I was busy. Is that the one starring Gary Oldman? Is he the old man?
Yeah, no, yeah. It's about how there's no how there he's.
It's the Terminal, but with Gary Oldman.
Exactly. Yeah, that's No Country for Old Men.
He's trapped in an airport. No country will let him in. So it's No Country for Old Man. Or
Man without a country.
Now you have three title.
Here we go. Barton Fink is rated R for language and some scenes of violence.
Okay, yeah, that's true. It's also weird.
It's weird. They do. The Coen brothers will occasionally have R-rated movies that are rated R for things that don't quite make sense. Like one of my favorite underrated Coen brothers movies is The Man Who Knew Too Little.
I've heard of it.
Oh no, not The Man Who Knew Too Little. I'm thinking about a Bill Murray movie. I think The Man Who Wasn't There. That's the Coen brothers.
I've heard of that
movie.
one too.
And it's rated R for a scene of violence. One scene of violence.
A scene.
Yeah, there is one part of that movie where it's like, and this is why it's rated R.
And was it violent enough to like?
Yeah, there was. I mean, there was blood. It was justified.
Okay, that's a good show.
It's like my favorite show. I think Justified's one of my second favorite shows. It goes like Lost, Justified, Better Call Saul.
That's a good
Mad Men?
list.
I don't know. I shouldn't do this.
No, you should do your Bumper Patrol.
Oh, okay. All right, if you say so. My Bummer Patrol is. Uh, hey Ben, do you remember what my Bummer Patrol is?
I didn't write yours down.
What? Oh, that's my Bummer Patrol. The fact that it didn't get written down.
Oh, that's a good Bumper Patrol.
Yeah. You know what? I broke my phone recently. That was a Bummer Patrol. Yeah, but how many? I had an iPhone 4 for like 3 or 4 years and never had a problem with it. Dropped it all the time. The thing was a tank. It took a beating and kept going. But then I upgraded to this iPhone 6 and I have broken the screen on it twice.
Jeez, you need to get like a little tether for it.
I should like a little like the little Wii remote strap that goes around your wrist.
Yeah, that's a better comparison. I was gonna say like the glasses chain that some people have.
I almost instead of wrist, I almost said your arm ankle. Your arm ankle.
Arm ankle. Or maybe put it in a lanyard, like in a protective casing around your neck.
Oh, yeah, yep. I like that too.
Grab it whenever you need it.
It's always there. But yeah, no. Have you broken a phone screen before, Ben? It's not fun.
My 5C, I was going to trade it in. We were waiting for the new ones to come in so I could send mine off, and I dropped it like 2 days before they came in. So I didn't get the full price.
Oh no, it's like rain on your wedding day.
I know. Or a taxi when it's raining. Was the taxi one?
I
A spoon
don't
when you need a
remember.
fork?
I don't. Is that one? I don't remember any of it other than rain on your wedding day.
I feel like there's one with a taxi, and I feel like I saw in the show in
The
the
video.
video, she's in a taxi at some point.
How about the one? There's one about like a man winning the lottery and then dying the next day.
That one's just sad.
No, Ben, it's ironic. Isn't it ironic?
He's gonna have a really good funeral though.
Oh, like the best funeral. They're gonna just like shoot his casket up into space.
Oh, like in that Star Trek movie.
Yep, just like in the Star Trek movie where they have Spock's funeral. Spoiler alert.
Oh, is that when that one happened? All I know is that it happened in an episode of Futurama, and I thought
Yeah.
they were referencing that.
Yeah, they're probably referencing the end of Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan, where Spock has died and they shoot his body out into space.
Sorry for anyone who was going to watch that but hasn't yet.
Yeah, no, I
If you
don't
haven't, you
feel
probably
bad.
don't
I feel
care,
like
though.
the statute of limitations has passed.
So
If
your
we're-
phone
okay.
broke.
Yeah, and it cost me like $140 to fix it both times, so $280. It's not fun.
No.
So I don't recommend breaking your phone if that's something somebody's thinking about. Like, oh, should I break my phone? Don't. That's my recommendation. Don't do it.
My anxiety caused me to almost never drop my phone because I am just tightly clutching it out of terror. Except when I forget that it's in my lap and I get out of the car, and then it falls out of my lap and hits the ground.
Oh, that's how I broke mine both times.
That's happened to me a couple times, and sometimes it just gets a cord trapped in the door instead.
and when it breaks, in my experience, when it breaks, it's like on the drops that don't seem so bad. We're like, oh, it's probably fine. Oh no, it's shattered.
Whoops.
And then there are other times where clearly my phone shouldn't work anymore. Like I was leaving for work one morning, walking out the front door, and I have a porch that leads down about like 10 steps, and I dropped it on the very first step, and I just heard it in the dark go thud 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 thud,
Oh.
thud all the way down. I'm like, ah. I picked it up, and it's like, oh, it's perfectly fine. No, yeah, that's no big deal. We survived that.
That is weird. I have had mine on the bathroom counter, and a cat got curious and pushed it onto the wood floor,
Oh no,
and it was okay.
the curiosity, the cat's curiosity killed your phone.
Almost. I think I was in the shower when I put it there and did not expect a cat to push it off. And I couldn't get out right away because I would have gotten the phone wet also. So I couldn't check on it. I had to hurry up and try to finish the shower.
I mean, I guess you didn't really have to hurry because it's not like it's going to get more or less broken.
They might like keep scooting it around, getting shattered glass everywhere.
I guess so. Well, you talked about Caddyshack earlier. Let me take the opportunity to kind of squeeze in my movie recommendation. I watched a similar kind of movie. I saw The Three Amigos for the first time, and I highly recommend it. Ben, have you seen The Three Amigos?
I saw your GIF of the Three Amigos.
It's good. It's like the right kind of really goofy, fun movie. A killer cast. Like you got your Chevy Chase, Martin Short, and Steve Martin, and just visually, it's very fun seeing those three guys next to each other because Chevy Chase is very tall, Steve Martin is like average human person height, and then Martin Short's very small. So visually, it's striking to see them together.
His name is accurate, is what you're saying.
Yes, yeah. I'm saying that Chevy Chase's name should be Chevy Tall.
Chevy Tall. Maybe he's called that because he is now the sponsor of Chase credit cards.
Maybe.
Or because he chases
Could
around
be.
Martin Short. Or Taylor Swift.
But yeah, if you haven't seen Three Amigos, I recommend it, especially as a fan of the Ingenuity Show podcast. The best part is when you get to the part that they get their theme song from, and you're like, oh yeah, that's what I knew that it came from this movie, but I forgot until just now.
Oh, is that on anything streaming, or is that something I'll have to buy?
You would have to buy it, I think. I couldn't find it streaming,
Oh, okay. That's sad.
but it's let me pitch you a joke just to give you a tone of the movie. Like the Three Amigos are riding through the desert. Steve Martin opens his canteen and like gets just like a few drops of water. They're clearly very thirsty. Martin Short opens his canteen and sand pours out. That's how little water he has. It's turned into sand somehow. And then Chevy Chase opens his canteen. He's just like chugging water, it's pouring down his face. He's gargling it, spitting it out, and then he just like tosses it to the side. And then the rest pours out. He's like, "Okay, guys, let's go."
Oh,
It's a good joke.
I see. That's the kind I was looking for. Chevy Chase was also in Caddyshack, and was not really doing anything funny. No one was doing anything funny. The stuff just kept happening, and it wasn't funny.
I would say Three Amigos is one of the funnier Chevy Chase performances, like right up there with Vacation and Fletch.
I'll have to check that out then.
Okay, so
There's
that
Netflix
concludes.
pick.
Well, yeah. What are we doing? Bumper Patrol.
Bumper Patrol and Netflix picks.
We rolled them all into one. So now we move forward to no news is not new news.
Yeah, no.
Not a new na. Okay, Ben, I've got two news stories here for you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
The
ready.
first one-
Hit me. Throw them at me in my face.
Sock it to me. Okay, that was my Richard Nixon. Okay, this story's from June 4th, 2009. This is a hot one, Ben. Hot off the presses.
All right.
Judge tosses suit claiming Crunchberry depiction by Captain Crunch.
What? Wait, they tossed the case?
They tossed the suit.
Oh, at least that sounds like a good result.
Okay, so here we go. Captain Crunch is not a real person, and his cereal's Crunchberries are not a real fruit.
What?
A consumer who claimed to have been misled, well, right, just like you have, a consumer claimed to be misled, but only about the Crunchberries' nutritional message, and they tried to sue, and the lawsuit got tossed out by a federal judge in California.
But why? Wait, I'm.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd they sue?
Do you have a lot of questions? Okay, so the plaintiff, apparently their case was that they felt deceived by the cereal's marketing, showing Captain Crunch, quote, thrusting a spoonful of Crunchberries at the prospective buyer. The message, she claimed, was that the cereal was not all sugar and starch, but also contained redeeming fruit, like Crunchberries.
Oh yeah, they grow in the Crunchberry bush.
This is great. I wonder if maybe she has like multiple suits out there. Who is she also suing, like fruit roll-ups? It's like, I thought this was health food.
I thought the fruit was rolled up.
I thought it was like a banana, but just like mashed out flat and rolled up.
Did she sue the people that make BlackBerry, the phone, thinking that it should contain real fruit?
Maybe. I haven't seen that story, but I mean that kind of makes as much sense as this does, so why not?
I might do that suit right now. I mean, I guess it was thrown out, so I probably shouldn't.
Yeah, I don't think you could do it again. Let's see. The judge. Let me find the judge's statement. The court is not aware of, nor has the plaintiff alleged the existence of any actual fruit referred to as a crunchberry. So far as the court has been made aware, there is no such fruit growing in the wild or occurring naturally in any part of the world. So, sorry to break your heart, Ben. No crunchberries.
Oh. So it's just dismissed because, duh, it's not real.
It's like it got dismissed because stop wasting our time, pretty much.
That's the best. That's one of those no nonsense judges like Judy or Wapner or Reinhold.
Yep, all the great judges: Judy, Wapner, Reinhold, Dredd.
Ito. That's a real one, at least.
Okay, so there's that, and then I also have a story that a little more recent. This is from this month, so the headline is Orlando police officer resigns.
Oh
Oh,
no,
gotta
that's not
pop
very
up.
interesting.
Resigns after mistaking donut glaze for meth.
Oh, that is interesting, and it's like one of those cops and donuts.
Oh, I didn't even make the cop and donut connection, but yeah, you're right. That
Really, I
does.
thought that's why you sent it to me in the first place. Before I read the headline, I saw like cop and donut. I'm like, oh, Brian,
No, not my intention, but
you scamp, you're at it again.
yep. An Orlando police officer who thought donut glaze was meth has been disciplined.
Well, why?
Uh,
How did that confusion happen?
the officer said that she was never trained to test narcotics before arresting Dan Rushing was the gentleman on July 16th, 2016 on methamphetamine charges. At the time, Rushing even insisted the substance was sugar. I said, "That's icing for a Krispy Kreme donut," and they went, "No, that's drugs." So,
Why would why would you even transport meth on donuts? How are you gonna get it back off the donuts? You sell them
I
on
think
it like people do like pot brownies?
no, I think no meth donuts, pot brownies. No, I think I think it was just the glaze. I think they just had some like loose donut glaze.
Oh, okay. I thought they were already like pre-glazed donuts. Like these donuts are covered with meth.
Exactly. No, I don't think that's what it was.
Okay, okay. All right. I feel a little bit better, but still, that's dumb.
According to a new report, Riggs Hopkins was reprimanded after an investigation. Yep. So I mean that's it. I don't know. A cop thought that donut glaze was meth. I've seen Breaking Bad, so I don't know if that's what donut glaze looks like or if that's what meth looks like. But
No, meth is blue.
I mean, there is blue meth out there now because of Breaking Bad. So
Probably less pure. I bet they just put in blue food coloring.
yep. Anyway, so in conclusions, crunch berries are not a real fruit, and donut glaze is not meth. So now you know.
And knowing is half the battle.
HappyCast. Is that how we do that?
Are we done now? It's over?
Yep, that's it. End of the show. Oh wait, no. Wait. I'm getting our producer. Our producer's in my ear now, telling me that we actually have a piece of feedback.
Are you sure that's not a lizard in your ear?
Yep, I've got a lizard in my ear telling me that we have feedback. So, time for feedback.
Sounds.
The mail's here.
Oh, great. Thanks.
What's this? A letter for me.
If you have any feedback for the show, please send an email to happycastfeedback@gmail.com, and we'll read it live on the air. And it might sound something like this.
Live.
The New Today writes in to say, no subject.
Oh.
No subject. Okay. And I'm reading this cold for what it's worth. Ben would not let me read it before we actually recorded.
I would not let you get a blanket.
Whew, yep. I'm very chilly. This 80-degree February weather.
Ugh.
February.
February.
I have to remind myself that's how you say it. February.
I hate February. I like February.
February. It's also at some point we should talk about pronouncing certain letters and certain words, like how I asked you if the word government, are you supposed to pronounce the end? Because I like to say government.
I think you're supposed to. Most people say government or government,
Government. The old government.
but I like government.
Yeah, the government.
It's the
Because it
governor,
governs.
so why wouldn't it be the government?
Exactly. All right. So the New Today says, "Yo ho ho, bromigos. Since you guys never did a trip-themed podcast, I decided to make my happy hour and bum pat based off that. My happy hour is tied between the really doofy music video we made on the road trip. BTW, I am the best percussionist. Did we do that? Did we make a Goofy music video?
I don't remember.
Um,
Maybe Caitlin dreamed it?
no. Oh, you know what? We did sing that Proclaimer song for a long time.
Oh, was that what it was?
Yeah, a lot of da da da.
I feel like that was when we were stuck in a traffic jam.
That sounds right. Let's go with that. So she says she's the best percussionist, and how every so often when we were walking around the parks, we'd yell "ba ba ba." Oh, that was the best. That was the best. Ben, don't you love it?
Oh, I love it.
Ah, it made me very happy.
I love Sweet Caroline.
I feel like you're not being sincere, but the thing you're saying makes sense, so I'm gonna believe you.
No, Brian, I'm being very sincere.
I mean, that is the gang's theme song, so if you were committed to the gang, you would have to at least kind of like the theme song.
I don't know if I was in the gang.
Well, what? You were one of the founding members of the gang.
We also were the only members.
Well, we haven't initiated any new gang members yet, but we'll get around to it. We'll have them drive around with their headlights off until somebody tells them to turn them on.
Flash your lights.
Until they flash their lights, and then you find the person that flashed their lights at you. You chase them down, and then you give them a cassette tape with "Sweet Caroline" on it.
Oh, I was gonna say, and then you thank them for them letting you know that your light was out,
and then you thank them, like, "Thank you, good Samaritan,
for telling me that there was a cop up ahead."
Let's see. Anyway, so we would walk around and yell "ba ba ba," and by we, she means more Brian and her,
See,
like us, because Ben wouldn't do that foolishness, and Megan is the most normal.
she is the most normal.
Fine.
That's true.
No, yeah, no, definitely. I got that vibe when the gang was out and about. I'm like, yeah, she's definitely the normal one. But even like, no, like, but not. I mean, that sounds derogatory when I say like, oh yes, a normal person. That's not. That's not how I meant
Just
it.
your
To be.
tone, Brian. Like, oh yeah, a normie.
No, we're the odd ones. So sorry. Ba ba ba. Let's see, and her bum pat is the Jurassic Park ride, which did we talk about yet on the show?
We did. We did it last week, which is actually not yet been posted. That'll be posted this week. But when you hear this,
so
you won't know the difference.
That's right. So she hasn't heard it yet. So her her bumper patrol was Jurassic Park ride for real. That ride made me think I was gone. I just kept thinking, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, the videos I watched as pregame were lies. They made the drop seem so small and no big deal, but it was a very big deal. I I felt myself go against the restraints and thought for sure I would plummet into a dino mouth. Dino sour. Anyway, Key of the Pappies, Kirtland.
See, that just confirms if anyone did not believe my account of the situation that you heard last week, the new today has not yet heard that. And this was just what she said.
Okay, guys. That's you. Okay, sure. It's all about perspective.
And I'm pretty sure I said last week that, like, Caitlin and Megan were just screaming after we were, like, okay. That's why roller coasters are my bum patrol this week.
And I just laughed maniacally because I loved it.
The video is funny. Or the live photo.
Oh, the live photo. Right. That'll make its way to the blog at some point.
Yeah.
Or the Facebook group.
So check that out when that hits last week.
So, great email. Great feedback. Thank you, The New Today. And that actually does it. The show's done with. I can't believe it, Ben. These shows are flying by. What happened to the 4 or 5 hour long podcasts we used to do?
Well, that would keep happening, but we only did 2 really long happy and bummers and then a very short no news. That's why it's not 4 hours right now.
Okay.
Because we're going to be at about an hour
10
or so when this is done.
It's a manageable length.
You can listen to it in a short commute.
That's right. You can listen to it anywhere. You can listen to it in a box with a fox, in the air on a chair.
With a mouse.
In a house with a mouse. Yep. You can listen to it with the whole family. Gather the family, the kids, grandma and grandpa, Uncle Jeff, everyone.
Get them all around the radio. and listen to HappyCast.
Because we're on the we air on the radio now. Can we do that? Can there be like a podcast radio station?
I don't know. Wouldn't it just be like a radio show? Are you still
Yeah,
podcasting?
but it would be I would have a pirate radio station and I would just play podcasts on it.
And A Pirate's Life for me.
It would be pirate songs, podcast, and Sweet Caroline every hour at the top of the hour.
This all came back around to pirates.
It always comes back around to pirates.
Just
So-
like Line and Lost. Okay, we're done.
Yep, just like that line in Lost. That concludes the show. Thank you everybody for listening. Join us next time. And remember, until then,
Stay happy.